You got bit by a spider. There's a lot of spiders out this year. Uh, wow, there are probably a lot every year, but this is the time of year, so there's a lot more than the other times during the year. One thing I noticed though in my studio, I always keep these doors open, so it's kind of an open air studio. I I really love the outdoors. I really enjoy having that draft come in and out. I think that it benefits in kind of keeping the air clean, keeping the dust out. Even though I've got these exhaust fans or vent fans, um, I think nothing really works much better than the wind, and it just feels so nice today. Beautiful, sunny, getting into summer day. If you stand in the sun, it's pretty hot, but in the shade, it's not so bad. So maybe that means the humidity is low. Anyways, all right. So we have been plowing forward. This week has been a tremendous week for me. Huge steps. Getting my first video. I had a really built up fear of social media rejection, all of that jazz. I'm sure we see it all over the internet. I know I do. So I've been researching it for what feels like a few years now. But sometimes you don't know you have a problem until you're standing in front of it and you go, "Wow." I always took it for introversion. I always was like, "Well, I'm a you know INTP personality type, and so therefore I'm introverted and I work in the woods, I go hiking in the woods, and my favorite game is solitaire." And and it's just like, I thought I was just a diehard introvert, and but then as things have changed in my life, which I won't get into now, I'm finding that I have a lot of energy. I'm actually gaining a lot of energy in, um, you know, in doing things in public, doing things with people, going out, and so all that is just this big turn. And then this week obviously was the one of the biggest turning points in posting my first video. I've been recording these things for probably the better part of the year, if not 2 years, just trying to get used to it. And I still have all the videos backed up on drives, and maybe at some point it'll be fun to post some of those. They're pretty bad, but anyways, this week I hit publish. And since then it's just been this beautiful release of burden and emotions, and I've just really enjoyed the struggle of trying to take the content that I'm capturing and just in the worst way get it out the door. I don't care about how it looks, how it feels, if it's choppy, if it's not. Like car driving by, the audio, no matter how bad it is, um, I just I just let it go. I let it go, and for some reason that has just been a beautiful burden released off of me. And so and fun enough, if there's anyone else out there that is struggling with that, the idea of open authenticity, no editing, no filters, no whatever, just turning it on, saying what you got to say, make your mistakes, and being okay with that. We got a really fast road. I think he's going. Yeah, that guy's like already down the road and turn. He's got a loud vehicle. out in the county, we have a lot of trucks, trucks and fast drivers, and this road next to my house, I can't lie, I love, I love hitting the pedal on this road. But but anyway, leaving it, leaving it, letting it go, and you know, I feel like once the authenticity is met, once the comfort level and being, you know, being in your head, out of your head, whatever that means to you, letting it go, and it's been a beautiful journey, a difficult burden to get it past, but I feel like it's happening. So with that little ramble, I might chop that and put it in its own. Oh, no, no, I was going to say if anyone else has the same struggle, um, for me, I was blaming it all on perfectionism, or I think perfectionism was, you know, you know, the main crutch that I used to hold myself back, to keep from putting it out there. And I have played with video editing software and my phone, the software's on my phone, trying to make, you know, perfect little videos, and and um, and the turning point for me was I had I had recorded some audio, or I had recorded a video, and I think just like that, a vehicle had driven by a few times. It was really loud in the recording, um, and I had researched lapel mics. I see a lot of YouTubers using these lapel mics, and they and I found this lapel mic that was supposed to be like the best lapel mic out there, and it was like $700 or $800 for just a little microphone. And I've got some really great microphones in my office when I was trying to get into audio recording for my music, but this was different. And I said, there's a quote out there that if you need a piece of equipment and you don't buy it, you will end up paying for it in the long run, or even possibly paying more for it in the long run. So that's always kind of been in my head, and I go, you know what? I need this lapel mic to make the audio better, to make the, you know, the talking head better, so that the audio is more pleasing and you can't hear the cars drive by, and my voice is balanced, whether I'm whispering or yelling. This mic does all of that, and I was sitting there, and I was thinking through it, and I knew that it was just one more crutch to hold me back. It was one more thing to keep me from doing what I know I needed to do, which was just hit the publish button. And so I told myself that night, I said, you can buy the microphone when you publish your first video. And the very next day, that was the video that you saw on 4/24/24, that's out there. Oh, it's so bad. You know, I hit publish. I had a pre-recorded script in my head, and as soon as I started saying it, it just all fell apart. The perfectionism, the preconceived notions, the, you know, the control, and um, I just, you know, the recording was bad, but you know, I stuck with it as I normally do. I sat and shook it off, and then I was able to kind of slip into, you know, somewhat of a mode of just authentic thinking, and working through my thoughts verbally in front of the camera. And And so, anyways, I was sitting there and then I was thinking about the lapel mic and I said, nobody cares. Just hit publish and then you can buy the mic. And, and I did. And I hit publish. So anyways, maybe it helped me. It helped me. Maybe it'll help some of y'all out there to to just take that step if you feel like you need to take it. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this off because that was a bit of a long-winded ramble, rant, and but just a little insight into what I'm going through inside my head. But what I would love to do is go over some of these containers. These were some of the prototypes that I have been working on, and um, and I figured I would just kind of show them off, and then discuss some of the next steps. And we'll call it a Friday, and I think I'm gonna go treat myself to a good lunch. So, um, be strong, be yourself, be love, and I'll see y'all in just a second as I restart this thing. Actually, it's 12:26, so I should stop at 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 minutes. 3, 4. Peace out.